Hey Gemini, how are you? Here to do your reading for, by the way, I am Dr. Tarot from Take Charge Tarot. I'm so eager to get into the reading, I forget to introduce myself. I am a new channel. We're a startup over here at Take Charge Tarot, so feel free to help us out with a subscribe or like the video or comment, or you could do all three, and that would be super duper awesome. So happy to be here, so happy for the honor of reading for you. And we are going to look at career slash work. That was a work card as soon as I was saying that. Pretty funny. Love and relationships and life path. Here we go. Thank you, spirits and guides, for coming through for Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, or Saturn. So I always recommend all placements. Interesting. Here we go. Wow, Gemini. I don't know what's happening, but it feels very intense. That's for sure. So you're kind of like in the thick of it. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. Yeah. I don't know. All the domains here that we're looking at, it looks like you're really kind of going through it. So right off the bat, I do want to say, take good care of yourself, get sleep, be your best friend. I think there might be a little bit of a little self-punishing happening, and I think, no, take it away. I'm talking to your punisher right now. Step off. Leave him, they alone, please. Yeah, you're definitely just, again, take good care of yourself. Eat good food. Rest. Don't work so hard. If you need to stop what you're doing to just sit for 5 minutes, stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Okay. So, in looking at, I'm going to start here with career slash work. And again, that's career and work defined however you define those. So, if that's whether you get paid for it or not, it's the labor that you perform in the world that you feel is the work that you're meant to do here, or whatever. You know, you don't even have to be that spiritual about it or that highfalutin. Just the work that you do, right? So if you're a working parent and you actually make money doing X, but parenting is what you feel is your work, parenting. But you choose either way. Okay, moving on. So this is where you are now. Now, with regard to work and career. And what I want to say is that you're feeling a lot worse about it than it actually is. I'm not saying your feelings aren't valid. I'm not saying that you need to stop feeling this way. But I am saying that your feelings are valid and they are meant to help you, not hinder you. So, for example, I'm getting, if you're feeling like you're the most incompetent human in the world, what I'm picking up, and this may not, if it's not for you, obviously disregard it, but you're being really hard on yourself. And this is the first, I've done already 2 other readings for signs, and I'm really picking up that, again, you're being mean to yourself, and I want to tell that part of you to stop. Leave Gemini alone, okay? Gemini is doing the best Gemini can, and it's fabulous. So, starting off with this card, feel the feelings. What I'm getting is that there's something lurking underneath all of this stuff that you're not quite there yet. So it's some old shit. It's old stuff that's coming up and is really wreaking havoc on your feeling, your sense of self, sense of efficacy. Again, I keep hearing it over and over again. Tell them to shut up. Tell them to shut up. So if it's a boss, it doesn't feel like it's a boss. It feels like it's coming inside of you. But if you're hearing someone get in your head, it's a parent, it's a old, whatever. You know what I'm talking about if this is resonating for you. But whatever voice that is, I'm getting, tell them to shut up. Tell them to shut up. Tell them to shut up. So there you go. Tell them to shut up, I guess. And it's your mind just spinning out here. And it's what's happening is it's your brain and it's coming into the heart space. This is oddly, I know this is going to be like, okay, whatever, Dr. Tara, you're full of it. This is actually one of my favorite cards right now in this deck. Because it is so profoundly clear what's happening here. You can't hide from this. You can't look at this and interpret it any other way other than what it is. And you don't have to speak words. You don't have to speak a language. This has a very profound, this is the why me. This is the I can't take it. This is, yeah, I kind of been feeling, I want to go in there and I want to, I want to beat up those swords for you. It's like, you need a friend to come in and advocate for you. It's like you're being bullied and the bullying has to stop right now. So I have spoken as your protective friend to tell them to go fuck themselves. And you can say I said that, but they need to just go. They need to shut up. So this is the direction you need to be moving in. And it's so appropriate. Empress. Now, Empress is about Venus. Empress is about receiving. It's difficult sometimes. People often see this as like, oh, love and lushness. But you know what this is really about? Empress is about receiving pleasure. Pleasure as your birthright. Sensuous. So it's Venus, right? Which rules Taurus and Libra. This is about, this is about loving yourself. This is about taking yourself to a massage. Wherever you are financially, you don't need to be rich or have funds. You can go online and you can look up self-massage techniques. Take 15 minutes of your evening. Take 5 minutes. Take 3 minutes. Whatever. Give yourself a little massage. Give yourself a foot massage. You have to get back into your body. Your brain, this is regardless of gender. I mean, yes, I see that she has female breasts and she has what is a womb that is the earth, but this doesn't have to be a woman. This is a feminine energy that all humans possess. Feminine is a problematic term, but whatever, this is the language that we have. But if I'm talking to someone who is male identified, I'm talking to you. This card belongs to you, okay? This is not for the women that are women identified persons listening. So the guidance here is really straightforward. I don't need to spend time on it. They're just saying, love yourself. You are this goddess. Again, irrespective of gender. You are this goddess. Please treat yourself as such. I feel like this whole, honestly, Gemini, I have to keep stopping and stepping away. This whole thing feels like a coaching session. I'm just here to tell you, like, I'm gonna go through the cards, but I'm gonna keep coming back to treat yourself with love. Rest. In fact, I'm gonna switch up your reading here a little bit. I mean, I'm looking at the same things, but I need to go about it, I think, a little bit differently. So I'm just gonna go with domains. So this is where you are now. This is where you are with love. 5 of Swords. Again, chirping in your ear, talking shit, telling you stuff that's not true, giving you a headache. I have a headache. And then, the enemy within, whoever that is for you. For those of you who know that you suffer from depression, I'm talking to you. And by the way, I am someone who has a diagnosis, so I speak personally from experience, but I'm getting this, I'm receiving this information. Yeah, you definitely are, just tell them to shut up. Look at them. They're like, what? You don't want to fight me? Come on. And, here are the 4 swords going away. This one is still with you, but you're basically like, no, man, I'm done. I'm not fighting you. I'm done with the fight. I'm walking away. I've had it. And in the Rider-Waite, as an example, this figure is really personified in the Rider-Waite deck when the two are walking away. They're like, I'm not trying to fight you, man. You go ahead, go into battle. It's all, and it's mental, right? The swords is air. You're air. This is all happening in your brain. I know you have a headache. I know you have a migraine. Figuratively speaking or not, tell this little bird to go fuck himself too. Man, I'm just like all kinds of profanity today. I'm just getting very angry because this is telling me that you are in a place where, and this is where you need to go. You just need to go and hang out. So if you have a day job and you go somewhere, come home, wrap yourself up in some kind of blanket. If you're sleeping, you should be sleeping 12 hours a night. This is also telling me you need to sleep. Why? Because what's happening is there's just stuff underneath, burgeoning underneath. And again, I'm in the love and relationships area, but it is the center of the whole spread. These voices, they want to talk to you. You know, there's some serious stuff happening subconsciously that wants to come through. I'm not saying it's going to be done in the next 10 days, which is what this reading covers. But this is definitely the life work you need to be, you need to be inviting into your life. You need, and those are words, I never use these words, by the way, as a human. The energy is definitely very, very, it's powerful for this one, man. You guys are like, I don't know what's up. I don't know what's going on, Gemini. And again, I'm talking to Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and your other placements. If Saturn especially, if you have Saturn and Gemini, I'm way talking to you right now. I always encourage people, look at all your placements. You need to dream. What's happening is it seems like the walls are closing in on you. The world is ending. Something is trying to come through and tell you, and definitely I'm hearing you are okay. You yourself, the human that you are fine. There is nothing wrong with you. There is just something acting within, beneath the surface that is really wanting to be. I'm getting childhood trauma here, guys. I'm going to be honest. I'm getting childhood trauma, but it doesn't have to be childhood. It can be, I'm just getting childhood stuff. But if you have been harmed if you're an older adult, or something happened in your early adulthood, I'm talking to you, but there is definitely some submerged truth that wants to emerge. Let yourself have that time. And I'm hearing you say, again, I don't know who's talking here, but you think you don't have the time, but you do. I know, I have kids. I understand life is complicated and full of God knows what. all of the things pulling us everywhere. But you need to treat yourself like you have an illness right now. Like you have to call out sick. That means you could do the bare minimum, and then you need to go to bed. Okay? You need to treat yourself, treat the symptoms. So get lots of sleep, drink a lot of fluids, eat good food, maybe cut back on the alcohol if you're a drinker, cut back on any of the foods. If you like donuts, see that hand is raised, maybe cut back on the sugar. Just, again, not to punish yourself, right? If you need to eat that donut, you eat that freaking donut. If you, whatever else, fill in the blank. Heck, yesterday, I love Doritos. If you need to eat some Doritos, you go ahead. But treat yourself. And I just realized that can be triggering language for those of us who have, or those of you who have an eating disorder. So my apologies for that. It's hard to be sensitive on all fronts. I do my best, but yeah. And you need to be grieving. Grief needs to be happening. Grieve whatever. This is all feeling like trauma, man. And this is you. You don't want to deal with anything. This is life path stuff. You want it to go away. I get that. I know you do. I know you want it to go away. I want it to go away for you. But unfortunately, and I'm getting this powerful Gemini, you guys are freaking me out, man. This is amazing, like how strong Gemini is here. It's crazy. You're not freaking me out in a bad way. You're just like, I just feel very compelled to give this message. You need to rest. No, sorry. Backtrack. Four of Wands is, or excuse me, Four of Swords is always you need to rest. That the message is the only way is through. And I know that you don't want to. I get that. Who wants to feel pain? Who wants to go through anything? I get it. But Spirit is definitely saying you can stay here forever. But the truth is actually you can't stay here forever, right? You've got to wake up. Again, not talking about sleep. This is actual sleep. You need to rest. You need to sleep long hours. You need to let your subconscious come through. So you have to stop being busy. You have to stop listening to these voices. And, treat yourself to the massage. Get lots of sleep. And grieve the feelings. Grieve. Just grieve. Whew, I feel like I'm having to, what do I feel? I feel like I'm like a mom, tough love or something. Tough love, but with lots of love. More, big capital L love and little t. It's just that somebody, I'm feeling like it's a voice within, and it's definitely from within and in the past, but someone is fucking with you and they are really weighing you down, and I'm here to beat them up for you. So now looking at immediate actions that can be taken. So here I am, career and work. The Knight of Cups, especially in this, it's like, hey girl. Again, regardless of gender, if you've ever heard that joke, the Ryan Gosling I'm hearing, there's a whole meme of Ryan Gosling. And for those of you who may not know who that is, look him up. Ryan Gosling, he's a famous actor. But when I see this figure, this is like the, he's got a white horse, a knight in shining armor, right? Hey girl, I've got flowers for you. Regardless of gender, talking to non-binary folks, talking to masculine identified, talking to female or feminine identified, feminine presenting people, you need to be this person for yourself right now. And this is in the career and work area, but what I'm getting is you're kind of escaping in work, and work will not save you. I'm getting a little, for some of you, this may not be all of you, I'm getting some workaholic avoidance type behavior. It's not going to get better. And if you're a workaholic and you still can't seem to just, you're not feeling like you're doing enough, this is never, overworking or working compulsively is not going to help you. So just bearer of bad news, but don't shoot the messenger, right? But you need to be this for yourself right now. The immediate action. So this is where you need to be. Your lover. Take yourself to a massage. Treat yourself to whatever is luxurious for you. And again, this could be, God, what could this be? This could be listening to a meditation tape. Maybe some ASMR. That's been my thing lately. Okay, I'll leave it there. And this is the immediate action, is do a beautiful and lovely thing for yourself. Be your lover. Be this person. Buy yourself some roses, if that's your thing. Take yourself out on a picnic. Go for a ride, I don't know, horseback riding. I mean, we're in a pandemic time, so I don't know how feasible that is right now, but go to the beach if you live close to a coast. Even if you don't, maybe go to if the coast is what you like and that would be a treat, do that. All right? So this is basically, the directive is to be the Knight of Cups. Deliver a message of love to yourself. This is love. This is blowing me away. Give to yourself. This is the card of balance, Pentacles, giving and receiving. This balance is off right now. You're doing a whole lot of giving, and I don't even know who you're giving to. That's what's interesting here. because it's not serving anyone. And my guess is because you're doing so much damage to yourself. Again, I'm not trying to add to the self-hate thing, because it's not you. It's some force outside of you. If you have an abusive boss, I'm getting abusive boss. So if that speaks to you, you know, it's like either an abusive boss in your head, an abusive boss that's actually in your midst, an abusive boss that you're Zooming with. They need to go, or they need to go in terms of having any power over you. You need to tell them to fuck themselves. And yes, I think that's the third or fourth time I've said the F word, but there it is. The immediate action you need to take with regard to love and relationships is give and take. You're not giving, you're not taking, you're not a part of this interchange. And you need to start doing this. You need to let people give, and you need to give back. So whatever that means to you, I'm not getting any strong, I'm not necessarily getting it's an intimate relationship. I'm not getting that it's family. But you, okay, if it's not coming, it's not coming. That must mean that you know what this is. But there is a lack of relational exchange between humans. So I'll leave it there. But you need to really get this. Call someone, call a friend, reach out. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Okay. And this is finally, again, the immediate action for life path is do this work and just watch yourself. Let yourself, you're this cute little, beautiful little plant that is being cultivated and coming out of the ground. All this shit, this pain and this, lack of self-compassion that's going on. This is all growth. This is all, these roots are already planted, and these beautiful little pentacles here that are in color, they are, even though they're underground, they are the fruit that is being born from the work that you're doing. Gemini, you guys are going through it. And I'm not, this is maybe other signs are going to show me, but this is the first reading where I have seen you guys are going through it. You are in the underworld right now, and that is okay. And there's been a little bit of fighting it. You want it to change. You want it to be better. You're trying to do this. You're trying to do that. I'm getting stop. Just stop. You can't do anything anyway. Nothing's going to happen right now. And we're even in a Mercury retrograde, which is your ruling planet. So take the next couple weeks off, okay? And I mean that maybe literally, but just in terms of this, I've got to do something. I've got to do something. I've got to just stop. Stop doing. It's not, and if I'm not talking to you, obviously this isn't for you, but I'm talking to someone, so I don't know. But whoever you are, and bless you, you need to stop. Mostly because you're just beating yourself up, and you're not getting the support that you need. This is running a little longer than I typically plan, but I'll leave you with this, okay? You are this beautiful plant. And I don't know who this is. This can be your higher self. This can be your higher power. This can be just a friend, your imaginary friend. I'm not being funny. What are guides and what are angels if not imaginary friends, right? Imaginary in that they're in our imagination and they're not of this world, but they are absolutely real. So this growth is yearning to happen. It's a weird thing, right? You can't make it happen. But you have to stop doing and stop. You've got to stop the destroyer and the oppressor so that shit can grow. So stop. That's it. I keep getting it. Your message has come through so loud and clear. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. I'm thinking about you, Gemini. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much said it all. have any questions or you want any clarification, feel free to leave something in the comments. I'll try to answer. I'm an upstart here, startup. So I'll answer all comments. Any questions you have, by all means, leave them in there. All right, guys, much love to you, and please be your best friend. If I could go through there and I could be your best friend, I would right now. So take good care, okay? All right, much love.